Welcome to the Future and Beyond podcast. Let's chat about being future ready in the classroom.
Are you ready now? Oh, you better be ready.
Hello, future ready educators. This week we're going to begin exploring what is Makerspace, why we should embrace Makerspace in our school community, and of course, how it connects to future ready skills. I'm your host, Lisa Hockenberry. I'm a digital learning coach at 2 elementary schools. Future Ready and curriculum are my 2 passions, and I want to help you learn more about future ready skills and ways to implement them into your instruction. Today, we're going to use the W questions to explore Makerspace. So let's get started and dive in. First off, who should use Makerspace? That's an easy question. Anyone can use Makerspace. It's a space for tinkering, making, failing, communicating, collaborating. These skills are beneficial for any student. Any grade level can use the Makerspace, but obviously will need to be adjusted to make it appropriate for your students. This is a place where you can reach out to your campus DLC for support. Moving on, what is Makerspace? Makerspace is a space where students can come together and work on high tech or no tech projects. Makerspace does not have to have equipment you can buy at the Lakeshore store. It can be a simple space for students to collaborate and think through projects and ideas. It can be simple equipment like popsicle sticks, cotton balls, paint, and paper. I think it's easy to get caught up in there has to be some high-end tools or equipment or technology in the space for them to work on. But it's not. It's more about those future ready skills, having students learning how to cooperate with differing ideas, collaborate, communicate, and being respectful to each other as they work through their differences and how to solve the problem they're working on. Where does Makerspace take place? Ideally in our pod spaces so that the students can truly spread out, they can move more freely. Also, it's a great thing about using the pods is that the space is a different environment. And sometimes changing that environment can give new perspective to students and teachers. So use that pod space. Another popular question I've been asked a lot is when does Makerspace happen? I know we have a lot of curriculum to cover and a lot of content, and so I think that's why this question keeps coming up. But it can happen anytime in your day. It can be tied to a TEKS and the content you're working on, but it also can be something that they want to learn more about or problem they want to work on solving. This is open for the teacher and a great opportunity to reach out to your DLC about when it can take place. They can help you find the most opportune times to make it work within your day, within your content. So, again, reach out. They're there to support you. And how do you do Makerspace? There is no right or wrong way to do this. This is where you can use the inquiry structure to help the students in their Makerspace explorations. The inquiry structure starts with direct guidance from the teacher. Pretty much, the students do what you are doing. It's that I do, we do, you do structure. Then you have a controlled inquiry where there's a teacher guidance and the students are able to do a bit more independently. Next, there's guided inquiry where the teacher is still guiding the students, but they're able to work independently on how they will get there in the end product. Finally, there's free inquiry, where the students are working independently on their own ideas and what problems they want to solve and tinker with. Think Genius Hour on this. You can find these inquiry structures in the Inquiry Mindset book, which is a great resource for teachers to learn how to bring more inquiry into their students' day and implement that makerspace. Another thing, why do we do Makerspace? I am purposely not going to give you the why behind using Makerspace in our day. I want you to tell us what your why is. I want you to share with us what you think it is. I feel like everyone has their own why and their own view, and I don't want to stifle that by giving you the why. So fill out the Google form with your why do you use Makerspace, and then I'll share it in our next podcast what your why is. I can include names or not include names. It'll be totally up to you. And I can't wait to hear from you. Another thing I wanted to bring up was something that I saw on TikTok. So I saw on TikTok about how in before the internet, a lot of people were failed all the time. It was trial and error. They learned from their community. They learned from their mom how to cook a turkey. And, if they didn't get it right the first time, well, they had to try again. And in today's day and age, kids don't necessarily have to try. They don't have to do trial and error as much because they can just go to Google and look it up and watch a YouTube video to know exactly how to get it done. So this makerspace gives that opportunity to allow students to explore and fail, and it's okay, and learn those trial and error and problem solving skills. That's why it's so important those future ready skills are being taught, and this is a great way to implement them in your classroom. So just wanted to share that tidbit. But until next time, future ready podcasters, I look forward to hearing your why on Makerspace and share some more ideas about Makerspace with you all. In the meantime, #BeFutureReady.
Ready, ready. Are you ready? I said, are you ready?